Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Live Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Thank you so much for always doing what you do for us. We love you and appreciate you. Today, we've got the two biggest, no, not two of the biggest, actually. Two of the biggest. Guys, I repeat, two of the biggest names in Afrobeats history. Yes, we can say that for sure. WIZKID, of course, Burna Boy as well in the building. We know Burna Boy actually is one person who has constantly defied all odds. The recent single "Want It All" state how, when he won the Grammys, he was so happy. People thought it was when he was down. Nobody believed him. People left him on the floor and everything. How, if you think that they paying you, saying they talk and say he did it on his own, then please, by all means, go and kill yourself. Basically, you get. Anyways, Big Lala is in the building today, and Burna Boy, of course, did his thing after this single with the Hollywood Bowl, performance, and of course, he brought WIZKID, on stage. Did he bring WIZKID on stage, or WIZKID surprised them?
All these surprisings of a thing. I don't think there's any surprise in it.
Okay.
Probably something that was planned.
Okay.
And whether it was a surprise or it was planned, at least Wiz was there, and that painted a different picture from what you see from fans. So and that's the cocoa for me.
Okay, so yeah, we have two of the biggest, basically, performing Ginger for the very first time. Did you watch snippet of the performance? How did you see it?
Well, I was on, was it Poco's
Live
Instagram?
Yeah.
I saw Poco's video of when Poco came up, and I was hyped up for. At first, I'm like, where Poco did? Poco was just in the US and just doing his thing. Yeah. We're not seeing him anywhere. And then surprisingly, he shows up at Burna's
Hollywood Bowl. Yes.
At the Hollywood Bowl, and it was dope. It was massive. I was happy for Poco.
Yeah.
And when I thought, though, I seen it all, then we see Big Wiz, Machala.
Big Wiz, Machala himself, come through, yeah.
And then that gave, the fans went haywire and they enjoyed themselves.
Definitely.
That was
the fans at the show enjoyed themselves, but it seems like, Burna Boy, WIZKID, two very cool, people doing music, and of course, brotherly love amongst, these two legends of the game. The fans there enjoyed the show, hailing WIZKID, hailing Burna Boy as well. Yeah. But it seems that a couple of fans who did not attend the show, or who maybe did not attend the show, let me say they did not, because of course I can't confirm that, are starting to do a lot of basketballs. Now, this person says Burna Boy's Hollywood Bowl concert capacity last night surpasses all the total North American concert capacity WIZKID has headlined all through his Made in Lagos tour this year. Quality over quantity every day, all day. No be to the shout sold out for 2K capacity clubhouse.
Well, I don't understand why this person had to do this. Is this person on Burna Boy's team?
No, I don't even know.
I think he's just a fan.
Yeah, just a fan.
Okay. See, Burna Boy hasn't come out to say, I sold out Hollywood capacity and blah blah.
No, he didn't even say he sold out. He just said what Burna Boy did. You get?
That's what I'm saying.
Surpassed everything that WIZKID has done. All the numbers is done in terms of crowd. Yeah. Hollywood Bowl covers everything WIZKID has ever done ever since that this concert.
Well, it's total nonsense to start with. He didn't have to say this one. Whether somebody is selling 2K, this is basically, maybe the person is referring to them Omale and Co. Nah, it's not any of these. It's not these guys that he's talking about. Definitely not Wiz that he's talking about selling out 2K capacity club. Nah, it's not Omale they're saying.
Yeah.
Wiz has been doing his US tour, and he's been hugely successful at it. Yeah. Several states, even if it's 2K or 5K capacity per state, is something noteworthy. Definitely. That they need. Not obviously, not everybody in the US will say, they want to go and watch one and go all the way to Hollywood Bowl. So regardless how they are both doing their thing, whether Burna is doing on a small scale and doing big locations like Hollywood Bowl, or Wiz is going state by state, killing and selling out shows, both are something noteworthy and shouldn't be compared.
Okay, well, another one here says shout out to Burna Boy for putting WIZKID shout out to Burna Boy for putting WIZKID on the biggest stage of WIZKID's career at the Hollywood Bowl last night. It was the African Giants' headline performance at the Hollywood Bowl. We rise by lifting others.
I don't know where this person. I don't know who this person is for. We rise by lifting others. DMW, Port Harcourt plug.
Burna
Boy. I don't know, but I get the whole gist of it. Now this is just someone being not, I would say, sarcastic and I mean being a bit, adding a bit of satire to it. So I think it's fine for him to come up with things like this. It's for the engagement and people will have a laugh over it. I don't think anybody will really take it serious, except for FC, of course.
Okay, in a very serious matter, actually, this person actually is a WIZKID fan, of course, WIZKID FC. Say WIZKID sold out 10K arena in the US in just 10 hours. Burna Boy sold 5K ticket out of 17K in 3 months at the Hollywood. Meanwhile, the video can't even sell out. You don't even have to
Which
bring
capacity
in the video
is this?
We don't even know. He didn't even mention. He's the biggest African artist is Sonu. OBO should just quit. Nah. Come on. Come off it.
This is okay. This is FC. Obviously.
Yes.
But then City Street and the earlier tweets. I mean, they come from the same place of serious stance.
What's this whole thing about 5K ticket out of 17K?
Well,
Hollywood.
See, these are just words. There's no what's it called? There's no proof to it. It's not like you had. I mean, they said, "Oh, this is the how much people are attending Burna Boy shows," or this. Nobody has come out to say that. Nobody from Burna has said, "Oh, we sold so much, so amount." So how do you know? You're just writing words without facts.
5K ticket. Another one, of course, saying something about Burna didn't sell out the Hollywood Bowl. There were a lot of sealed and covered seats. His tickets were still up until the show began. The crowd there isn't even up to what WIZKID pulled at Chicago or New York City. Banned with fact before we embarrass you like what happened at O2 last month. Now, this person is taking it personal.
This one is a general at
this guy. Okay.
So he's a general at FC Battalion base. Battalion, what is that? I don't know. Battalion Twitter, Mr. D. Yeah. So
Mr. D also said these are the cover seats even before the show begins. We don't want to expose him, but you had the gut to come at WIZKID.
Well, see, again, these are what these fans do. First, I wouldn't even go this route unless Burna comes out and says, "Oh, I sold out the Hollywood Bowl."
Well, if he says he sold out, are you going to contest it?
See, no, it's not for me to contest it. I'm just going to, whatever these guys are saying, just weigh it with what Burna says, and I make up my mind of whether indeed he did sell out or not. But he hasn't come out to say, "Oh, he sold out this or he did that." He just had this good, successful show that people loved, and even brought up Wiz, and they made a show together.
Yeah.
If these fans were wise enough, right, they would recognize this moment as, oh, regardless whether we are feuding or not, these guys are cool with each other. They are performing on the same stage with each other. One is having perhaps one of his biggest shows at the Hollywood Bowl, where no African or where no Nigerian, to be specific, because I don't know about any other African, where no Nigerian has gone to headline a show.
Yes.
And a Wiz is there supporting him.
Yes.
If they are smart enough, they know that, oh, these guys have no issues with each other. I mean, if the main artists are fine, why should now the fans be going, "Oh, you did not sell this out," or "You sold this out, you did not do this one"? Now that's a waste of their time. At the end of the day, the two artists who are involved in the whole thing, they had a good time at the Hollywood Bowl. So why can't these ones have a good time and just enjoy what they saw?
Is this a supremacy battle of some sort?
And that's what the fans make it look like it's a supremacy battle. Unless Burna comes up and says, or directly comes up and says, "Oh, I'm the biggest. I've done this better than any of your faves." And we know that, yes, he's talking to a Wiz or to a David. Then we get it. But every time Burna has come up, it's always indirect. You can't really say, it's always been
talking to someone,
directly talking to someone. It sometimes, I won't say it's coincidental. Sometimes it might be that as a reaction to what the other person has done. If the main person who is concerned does not see it as that, which is Wiz, then who are you to now carry on your head and see it as that? All these perceived jabs, we think, oh, Burna has trained out Wiz over the past months, right?
Yeah.
But if Wiz was going to take it personal, he wouldn't be at that show supporting, right? So if Wiz doesn't have a problem with it, then none of his stans should have a problem with it. I think that's it.
Anyways, so the fans should rather enjoy the show instead of having to now compare. Anytime it's all about, at the Lost in Rhythm concert as well, it was all about, oh, WIZKID had a better show than Burna. No, Burna had a better show than Wiz and everything. In fact, some are even putting Davido in the mix, and Davido, Baba just they doing thing right now. are we going to? Is there a way forward? Like, or should we just accept the fact that, you know what, these guys are never going to have fans that would unite ever?
Nah, never. I think some of them will outgrow it. To be honest, some of them would really outgrow this behavior of always saying, "Oh, my Tinicon is better," or "that one is better." With time, some of these people. So you know, if you are one of them, this is honestly what I feel. In English, you don't have what you are thinking about. Cause
who are you talking to?
The ones who are always carrying this thing on their head and arguing night and day. WIZKID, this, that. I don't get it.
Burna Boy, yeah.
This was me. The fact that Wiz and Burna got in a song and was very successful. Yeah. Ginger, and did before all these other things came over.
That, yeah.
That's how it should be. If two of them are doing really well, I mean, they come together and they do this, please appreciate it. The time when it looks like they are fighting, fine, you can do your fighting. But when they come together and do something as like unique, this, as very very good as what you see right now, at least just say kumbaya that day and just enjoy that moment and say, oh, two Nigerian superstars definitely. At the Hollywood Bowl. Today, let's call it a truce. No more back and forth.
Let's just hail them. Let's give them a fantastic.
Any other day that anything happens, you can continue. No problem.
All right, guys. Let's have your thoughts on that one. WIZKID, of course, getting on stage with Burna Boy to perform Ginger at the Hollywood Bowl. Let's have your thoughts on that one. And of course, that brought about a lot of praises and everything for both artists. But you know that a couple of other fans actually had a free for all fight on social media. Oh, WIZKID sold out. Oh, Burna Boy sold out. Burna Boy actually surpassed WIZKID that sold out. Like, there was really no reason for bringing all of that up. But let's have your thoughts on that one. WIZKID, Burna Boy at the Hollywood, the whole fight and everything. In fact, even bringing Davido into the mix as well. Bombardier, Baba, they doing thing they go, and you're trying to drag him. Especially we know table all back. And really, why bring Davido in the mix?
Davido is basically waiting for his time.
Definitely. Guys, let's have your thoughts on everything and much more. Put it down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Please keep liking and sharing and stay safe. God bless.
Peace out.